Hi everybody, this is Tage and I'm uploading this video on behalf of Brandon and Sam. And I know this is kind of late, but I just thought that we can go over the new iPod Nano. Is it really worth it? As you guys can see, they have lowered the price down to 129, and but what you should take under consideration is that the size is smaller. And do you really want a touchscreen on a Nano? As we go down here, it tells you all this stuff about the rocking new design and the fitness and more. Now, I have a new iPod Nano, and personally, it's not that practical, but there are some features that are good about it, and there are some that are not. Um, for example, the built-in radio, that's a great feature, but the touchscreen, not so much. Now, the clip is a very good feature they have. The clip lets you can stick it onto your shirt, onto your pants, onto your jacket. That's good and everything, but as they say, the battery life, that it's not that much of a battery life, and you can't actually watch videos and anything on this, so it's not really that much worth it. The personal trainer, now that is a very good feature that they added on here. You can actually sync it to your other Apple devices you have, or your iTunes. And it has the calories and everything. They actually are pretty good, and they work. The clock faces is a very neat design that I thought. It's personally the best one that I like. And in Apple stores around your city, they've been selling wristbands for iPod Nanos, and I thought that was a very neat feature because it looks pretty nice, and we can have different clock faces here, so it's all very nice. I like this feature. The Genius doesn't really work that well unless you buy all the songs, but it's kind of a thing that you don't really care for. The live FM radio, that's a good feature. You can actually you can add a lot of radio stations to your favorites, and you can actually pause live radio. So this is a neat feature that they have. And just the iTunes. The accessibility options in this one literally suck, because on the iPod Nano you have to swipe the screen backwards you have to swipe it right to go back, and once you're playing your music, if you swipe it to your right, it'll go to the photo. You swipe it back, goes to the normal screen, and it's just too much hassle for just changing a song. Now, another neat feature that I found was it's an accessibility actually, but the sleep and wake button right here, if you press it 2 times, you can make it go to sleep or show you the clock face, or you can actually pause your song, or you can skip it depending on you. Let's go over the new design that they've been talking about. I'm sorry about this. It's a hassle to go over. Anyways, it's too small. Like an iPod, we've all been used since the first gen. There's always been a scroll wheel, and it's kind of like the image of an iPod Nano. They deleted that, and it's too small. I don't even use it, and I've already dropped it about 10 times. The color part is nice, but it was in iPod 5 and 4 too, so kind of people are kind of used to it. My bad. But but as you guys can see, they're going over the clip again. I'm being redundant, but there's not really a lot of stuff to go over for the iPod Nano. But the clip is a nice part, and as you guys can see, the 30-pin dock connector, it pretty much takes up the whole base of the iPod Nano, and it fits in your fingers. I wouldn't really say that because it's actually very small. The multi-touch basis, not really that big of a deal. You guys can drag stuff around. If you guys have ever had an iPod Touch or on an iPhone, then highly chances are that you guys are not gonna like it at all, because it's pretty much a very small iPod Touch that does not have nearly as many features as iPod Touch does. Just again, the song controls, as I was telling you before, you have to swipe it from, you have to go like this to get on the photo. Then you have to swipe it again to go on the list, then back to the main menu. There's no actual button that you just press or just hold that'll take you back to the main menu. FM radio is a good option here. This feature right here, I missed it, sorry, but this is a very nice one. All you have to do is put two of your fingers and you can just turn the screen. I thought it was pretty neat, but it's neat but not really useful, so it's kind of there. And let's go over the tech specs. As you guys can see, 1.48 inches, not a lot, and it is very light, 7.74 ounces, and 8 gig and 16 gig capacities. Display, it's not really high def as they call it, but it works for an iPod. It's not that bad. The part that I personally did not like was how they deleted, or how they cut off the scrolling wheel and the button. Because for me personally, that was the look. That was just an image of iPod Nano that they built, that Apple built. None of this stuff is new. I mean, they've had the volume limit. FM is definitely new, and you can pause live radio for about 15 minutes, as they say. Battery power took me about 4 hours to get 100%, and it does not. I tried very hard on this, but it never ever works up to 24 hours. Different languages that they do. I heard a rumor that they're actually coming up with an update for an iPod Nano to include more languages in this. And just basic stuff that comes with every iPod: earphones, dock connector, startup guide. Just standard Apple headphones, which are very good actually. These are all the features that iPod Touch gives you. Voiceover, you just touch something and it tells you what it is, white and black for some people. It looks nice too sometimes. Mono audio, high resolution LCD screen, and system requirements are pretty much the same. It requires 2.0 USB, XP Vista or Home 7, and operating temperature is the same too. Now let's go over the pricing. Is it really worth spending $129 to get that? So as you guys can see, the 8 gig model of the iPod Nano is for $129 plus tax, but the only real feature that I loved about it was the workout setup. It was great. It was absolutely awesome, and just the workout and the FM radio, that just blew me away. Everything else was just the normal stuff. What I did not like at all was how they don't have, how you can't watch any videos on it. Because iPod 4 had it, iPod Nano 4 and iPod Nano 5 Gen had it, but they just cut it out. I don't know why they did it, but they did it. Laser engraving, you guys know this. They give you free laser engraving on any Apple stuff you buy, mostly iPods. And gift wrapping, warranty, and Apple Care. I wouldn't actually buy an Apple Care warranty personally, because you get a year warranty by Apple whenever you register, I should say, your Apple product, and I don't think there's any sense in paying for the Apple Care. So I wouldn't spend $129 on an iPod Nano, the new one. I would rather save, or I would rather save up and get an iPod Touch maybe, or I would just get very good touchscreen MP3 player rather than an iPod Nano. Same thing over and over. So that was pretty much it, guys. And here's something about the environment. They did make it environment friendly a little bit. Just the materials it's made out of and stuff like that. It's pretty good. And one thing to keep in mind is they say 8 gigabyte. You don't actually get 8 gigabytes. There is also a format space that they already take up. Let's say like iPod Touch, it's an 8 gig model, but you only get 100. You only get 6.4 gigs available to you. So, but every they do that for every iPod. So nothing we can do about it, and I don't think it should be an issue. You pay what you get for kind of thing, and that would be it for us today. I will be uploading more videos, and so are my friends Brandon and Sam, and we will keep you guys updated about anything technology, anything new comes up, anything we find interesting. If you want us to cover a problem that you have with your computer, a software problem, a hardware problem, any kind of problem you have, just give us a message and we'll try to get it uploaded as soon as we can. Alright guys, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Thanks.